Have you ever wondered what happens after we breathe our last? What awaits us when it's our time to stand before the Creator? The judgment seat of Christ is a pivotal moment for every believer. Today, we'll explore what it means, why it matters, and what every Christian should know about this significant event. The judgment seat of Christ, often referred to as the Bema seat, holds great significance in Christian faith. Unlike the great white throne judgment for non-believers, the Bema seat is a place of evaluation for Christians. This is where believers will be rewarded for their good deeds done in faith. It's essential for us to understand this moment, not just for what it is, but for how we live our lives today. The Apostle Paul describes this moment in 2 Corinthians 5 verse 10, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ." It is here that every believer will stand, not to be judged for their sins, for those have been forgiven, but to give an account of their lives. Every action, word, and motive will be weighed. But what will this judgment look like? So, why the judgment seat? What are its purposes? First, it's about rewards. Believers are not judged for salvation. Our faith guarantees that. Instead, it's an evaluation of our lives, motives, and actions. Every act done in devotion to God will be revealed, like gold refined in fire. The Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians 3 verse 13 that each person's work will be tested by fire. Those acts done out of love and obedience to God will survive and bring reward. But deeds driven by selfish motives will burn away. Imagine the weight of seeing your life's actions tested in this holy fire. How will your life's work measure up? The rewards at the judgment seat are not material but eternal. Scripture speaks of crowns. The crown of life, the crown of righteousness, and the crown of glory. Each represents a life lived in faithfulness to Christ. Imagine the joy of hearing these words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." This is the moment every believer longs for, a culmination of a life well lived for God. But not all will rejoice equally at the judgment seat. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 15 warns, "If anyone's work is burned, they will suffer loss, but yet will be saved." The missed opportunities to serve, the neglected acts of kindness, and the wasted time will all come to light. Though they are still welcomed into heaven, the loss of eternal reward will be deeply felt. What might you be neglecting in your life today? The judgment seat of Christ is not meant to instill fear but to inspire purpose. Every day is an opportunity to live for what truly matters. Colossians 3 verse 23 reminds us, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord." How will you spend your time, your talents, your resources? What will you do today to hear, "Well done" tomorrow? Beyond the judgment seat lies an eternity filled with God's presence. Revelation 21 verse 4 assures us, "He will wipe every tear from their eyes." There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain. The rewards we receive will not only reflect our faithfulness but prepare us for a future where we reign with Christ forever. Can you imagine the joy of stepping into this eternal promise? The judgment seat of Christ reminds us that this life is but a moment compared to eternity. As Revelation 22 verse 12 declares, "Behold, I am coming soon. My reward is with me." The choices you make today will echo in eternity. What story will your life tell when you stand before the judgment seat of Christ? As we reflect on the significance of the judgment seat of Christ, it's essential to evaluate our lives and ensure that we are living in accordance with God's will. Every action, every choice, and every word we speak will be accounted for. Let this message inspire you to walk in faith, with a heart full of love, righteousness, and dedication to Christ. Take a moment today to reflect on your journey with Him and consider how you can live more intentionally in preparation for that glorious day. Thank you for joining us in exploring this powerful topic. May you be inspired and encouraged to live with purpose, knowing that one day we will all stand before the judgment seat of Christ. Until next time, stay blessed, stay faithful, and keep striving to be more like Him.